Hi again, guys. So what did I say again? I think because I just finished uploading another video to YouTube. Anyway, so today I'm going to crochet a really easy handbag. I'm going to put a top that I made right here.
That's so cute. Where'd you get that? I made it. You made that? Yeah. Why won't you make me one? I can.
Okay, so with that top, I am going to make a handbag with the same colors. All right, so that in the summer, if I'm going somewhere, I can wear the top with my handbag. Just a simple tote handbag. All right, so let's get with it. I got this crochet, the crochet outline from another YouTuber called August Inspiration. Hold on, let me get the name correctly. Yeah, her name is August Craft Crochet on YouTube. Super simple, super easy to follow. She used a 3.0 crochet millimeter hook. I'm using a 3.5. Mine is a E. I don't know if you're able to see that, but this size is a 3.5, and I'm using loops and thread. This one is a number 4 medium, and it's green, just like the top that I just showed. And this one is a neon yellow, very bright, very extra like me, very summery. All right, so let's not be too long and let me get with it. Now, a little secret that I like to use is I like to use Vaseline. I tend to wash my hands a lot at home, so I like to use Vaseline when I'm crocheting, simply because my hands are very dry if I don't use that, or during the summer I'll use lotion. It's winter now, so I use Vaseline a lot on my hands, and it enables the crochet needle to be very smooth when I'm using it, and it flows through the wool. As soon as my hands get a little bit more dry, I'll use a little bit more Vaseline on it, and it keeps it very soft. Yeah, so that's one that is one secret I use. Okay, so I'm starting with the green, the dark green first, and we're gonna start by doing a magic circle. So I did a magic circle. For those who don't understand how to do a magic circle, I'll try to find a video, a tutorial that will show you how to do the magic circle, and I'll put the link in my description below. All right. Okay. So into the magic circle, we're going to do 12 double crochet. 12. All right, so let me see if I can show you double crochet. We go under and all right, I've done 2 so far. Let me do, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You keep that tail there. 9, 10, 11, 12. and then we're going to close this magic circle. Close the magic circle, and in the very first crochet we're gonna slip stitch, and there goes your magic circle. Now for the second round, I am going to put 2 double crochets into each double crochet that is here. And for a lot of people who has this tail, I can cut it down a little bit. I'm gonna cut the tail down a little bit. Remember, on this channel we don't have any fancy cameras as yet, so we're just gonna do what we can. But the first double crochet, we do 2 in there. So this is the first one, and this is the second one. All right, and I'm gonna keep doing double crochets in each stitch around this circle. All right, so for each stitch you're gonna do 2 double crochets in there, and see, I'm crocheting the little tail in there. So I'll bring you back when I'm finished the second row. Your marker, and you put it in the first stitch where you just started. See there? Okay, so I'll bring you back when I'm finished this row. So now we're at the last stitch before the stitch marker, and we put the last 2 double crochet in that stitch, and we join the first stitch with a slip stitch, and we chain 2. All right, chain 2, we're gonna go ahead again and move the stitch marker to where we started. I'm gonna move the stitch marker to where we just started, and we're gonna put 2 double crochets in each one of the stitch going around, just like what we did on the second row. Okay, so we're at the last 2 stitch. Remember, each time you move your stitch marker, you're going to have to remember to replace it for the next round. All right? I know some people may be laughing at me and saying, why she has her hand up at the camera? Because I'm using my cell phone. All right, so for round 4, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did for round 2 and 3. We're gonna put 2 double crochet in each stitch going around. And let me bring it up a little bit closer so you see double crochet, 2 in each stitch going around. See how it's going? And so we'll do that going straight around, and we'll come back when we are about 2 stitches to the end of round 4, and I'll tell you what round 5 looks like. All right? All right, so for round 4, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did for round 2 and 3. We're gonna put 2 double crochet in each stitch going around. And let me bring it up a little bit closer so you see double crochet, 2 in each stitch going around. See how it's going? And so we'll do that going straight around, and we'll come back when we are about 2 stitches to the end of round 4, and I'll tell you what round 5 looks like. All right. Okay, so we are at almost the last 2 stitches in this row. Double crochet, 2 double crochets, we remove the stitch marker, and we slip stitch into the last one. So this is what it's looking like. So we're going on to row 5, and we are going to chain 2, and in the same spot we are going to double crochet. So this represents 2 double crochets. Now for this row, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 3 single crochet, 2 double crochet, and then 3 single crochet. And we're going to do that going straight around. So 1, 2, 3. And then for the 4th stitch, we're going to double crochet in that 4th stitch. We're going to remember the stitch marker to put it at the beginning so it holds. See, we have 2 double crochet in this row, in this stitch. We're gonna do 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitch. 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet in the 4th one. Let me do that again. Since we have a double crochet, we're gonna do 1 double crochet in this stitch, another double crochet in the 2nd stitch, another double crochet in the 3rd stitch, and in the 4th stitch you have 2 double crochets, and we're gonna follow that pattern going around. So at the end of row 5, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Let me take this out. 3 double crochet, and we slip stitch at the top of the last one. All right. So for this round, we're going to do 2 chain, double crochet in the same space, and like we did the last round, we're gonna double crochet into 1, 2, 3, but this time not 3 stitch but 4 stitch. So 1 double crochet in 1 stitch, another double crochet in the 2nd stitch, a 3rd double crochet to the 3rd stitch, 4th double crochet into the 4th stitch, and then 2 double crochet into the 5th stitch. And we do that, go straight around. Remember to put your stitch marker into Summer. Alright, I will bring you back when we're around here. So we're at the last stitch going into round 7. Alright, double crochet, move the stitch marker, and slip stitch. And the same thing that we did for the previous round for 4 stitches, So we're gonna do 5 stitches this time. Crochets. Let me bring it up closer so you can see me doing 2 double crochets into this 1 stitch. See? All right, so let me put the stitch marker here. We're gonna do that again. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 into the 6th one. Into the same stitch. And we do that all the way going around. So for round 6, yeah, I've already slip stitched into this one. I'm going to double crochet into the same, so I have 2 stitches, and then I'm going to double crochet into each individual stitch. 2, 3, 4 for 6 stitches. 5, 6, and then we double crochet 2 times into the 7th. All right, so we're going on to the 9th round. And so from, okay, so I'm getting tired.
The non-stop journey
Going to my bed.
miles. William and Charles Mayo operated on post sometime between March 5th and 10th. The surgery was
She wants to
declared a
sleep
success.
too.
His appendix was removed. He was sent home to California
Okay.
to recover. But the pain did not stop.
So far,
Something else was wrong.
that's what we have so
Something
far.
the surgeons had missed or could not fix. Post returned to his winter home in Santa Barbara with the same agony that had driven him to Minnesota. The man
Okay, so I'm back from last night. We spent, I believe it's 20 or 25 minutes on the first round to the 12th round of crocheting, and I just got tired. I got tired, and I went to bed last night. It's usual for me. If I start a project and I'm just feeling tired, it's been a hectic day, I'll put it down and go to bed. And one thing I learned as somebody who's just started crocheting, you don't need to finish your project in one day. I know that there are a lot of videos out there that will say, oh, this is super easy and you can finish it in one day, but they don't tell you that it's dependent on, one, what you have to do if you have any other responsibilities, and 2, the level that you are at. I've just basically begun to learn how to do crochet. I'm not proficient at it. I've only started doing it for a year, and at the end of the day, even then I have not been doing it consistently because I do work. I have other hobbies that I really love to do, like my plants and DIY, and I do have a dog, I have my kids, so I don't spend my entire time doing crochet. And so I'm gonna see if I could take maybe another 20 minutes before I need to start cooking, but you won't see that part in it, right? I'll just show you what I'm doing so far. Okay, so we're at round 12. Another thing that you will see is that the base of the bag is supposed to be flat. However, mine is looking like it has some ripply effect because I may have missed a stitch that I shouldn't have, or I've done something incorrect. Because I'm not giving this to someone else, it's my bag, I won't go back and try to correct it, but I'll let you know. When you're doing crochets, this is a part of life. It does happen. So take it easy on yourself, all right? For the last 3, and I won't change it, by the way. Alright, so for the last 3 rows, you'll notice that the edge of your piece is turning up. That is how the bag starts. You do the increase, and the minute you start doing 1 stitch in each, you'll notice that it starts to curve upwards. All right, so now here we're gonna change from the darker green to a neon yellow. All right, so let me show you how I'm going to change from that to that. I just put it in this way. I get my scissors and I clip the darker green cord. See? I'm going to put it on the inside of the bag, and I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and see these 2 that are cut. I'm going to crochet it inside on the inside so you don't see it when I'm finished. All right, so for this first one, this 3 chain stitch counts as a double crochet here. All right, and so we'll do another double crochet. That is 2 double crochet, chain 1, and we'll do 2 more double crochets in this space. 1, 2. All right, then we are going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do a double crochet. We're gonna do a second double crochet, and we're gonna chain 1 and do 2 more double crochets. So we're doing 4 double crochets in each stitch, but it's separated by 2. All right, so for this 2, don't worry about it. I know a lot of people will worry about it, so sometimes I just tie it off like that. I tie it so it doesn't come loose, and you could either use your needle and do it in, or you can snip it off. I'm gonna snip it off and put this aside. And for beginners, you can still use your thread marker, your stitch marker, and put it there. All right, so let me do another one for you. We're gonna skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. In the 4th we'll do a double crochet. We'll do a second double crochet separated by a chain 1, and we'll go into the same stitch and we'll do 2 double crochets. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3. In the 4th we'll do a double crochet, a second double crochet, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets. So this is what it's looking like so far, and I'll meet you back when we do it all the way around. Okay, so we are at the last. Put this flat so you could see. I wonder if I could zoom in. No? No zoom? Okay. Alright. So I'm putting it flat so you could see this one, the next one. It has a chain stitch in there. We are going to go into that chain stitch with a double crochet. Double crochet. One double crochet. Two double crochets. A chain stitch. And two more double crochets into the same space. See? Let me do that again. The chain one space, we're going in there with a double crochet. Another double crochet. We're gonna chain one and two more double crochets. All right, do it again. Double crochet into that chain one space, second double crochet, we chain one, and we go in there with two more double crochets. The last time, so that you catch it completely. The chain one space, we're going into that with a double crochet and a second double crochet. We chain one and we do two more double crochets. And that's what we have so far. All right, now we are going to do that from rows 14 to rows 24. That means you're going to do row 14 and 10 more rows. From rows 14 to rows 24. All right, and we'll come back when we're at rows 24. So we're back. Today is Monday. I started the tote bag on Saturday night. I did maybe 20 to 30 minutes of it, and then Sunday I did maybe another 30 minutes of the tote bag. However, I had so many chores, and then today's Monday, I'm logged in for work. That is how crochet has gone for me. For the girlies that can do it consistently, they don't have a lot of things in, they don't have any chores, and that's their only source of income. Maybe they can get their pieces done in time. But on this channel, it's not something that you're going to see me start a piece and end it immediately, right? And again, remember, I'm a beginner crochet person. So this video will be part 1, and I'll have part 2 where I continue on from rows. Remember, we were doing from row 14 to row 24. Well, we're going to continue on from row 24 until the end in part 2. But I also want to bring you some words of wisdom that I had previously when I crocheted a backpack for my daughter. With that being said, please listen to this video, and I hope it resonates with you, especially for the persons who are just beginning to crochet. All right. I hope that you really love this video or like this video. Remember to subscribe, to share all of that with your friends. Remember to comment if you have any suggestions on how I can get better with crocheting. You can make any suggestions as to pieces that I can crochet as well. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. So girl, I've been working a lot. Anyway, I want to take a break to tell you something. There's a reason why I love crocheting, and there's a reason why too that I have not started crocheting for others or selling things for others, because this is a learning process for me. You understand? I'm going on YouTube and whatever, but some of these items that I make, I haven't shown you guys. But some of them is just, oh, I can make this now, but because this is for me, I can make the mistake. So if I'm doing it for somebody else, I know exactly what not to do. Do you get me? I'll make another video about the lessons that I've learned during crochet, but believe you me, crochet is therapy. Same like my flowers, same like walking, same like coming on here. It's my own therapy. But I want to show you something. I don't want this to be a long video. Let me show you something that I'm learning from. So girl, I made a backpack for my daughter. This is the backpack I made. I crocheted a backpack for my daughter. Now, from first glance, it don't look bad, right? Don't look bad at all. But there's so many things wrong with it. And if you're a crochet, like if you're a seasoned crochet person, you know the ends have not been so tucked in properly. You see, the buckles are done upside down. There are so many things that is, oh, look at this, right? I've sewn it inside out. Hold on. Okay, so now that I've opened it, it's a drawstring. It's a drawstring, girl, right? And it's a granny square. I used 2 large granny squares to make it. These are pockets that you can put your cell phone in. Let me put my work cell phone. So my work cell phone is in there. She close it over and buckle it down if she needs to. These upside down buckles. But yeah, so one of the lessons I've learned, girl, is that you need to make sure that the lining is inside before you go ahead and sew it up. So the lining, girl, I took one of the pillow slips and put it as a lining on the inside. I took one of the pillow slips that I use, my cushion slips, and I put it in here, girl. Okay, girl, look at all of this. Look at that. I could make this and give to somebody, but my daughter's insistent that she loves it and she likes it and she's going to use it. Look at this. Look at this. But if I sew this up a little bit more, it's going to impede it. It's so much. I can't even explain to you. But now I know you put the lining on the inside first, girl. I didn't have any lining, so I used that as the lining for the bag, girl. So yeah, girl, that's the bag. That's the bag. She tried it on. It fits perfectly. I put this on here because she has a little bit of anxiety and she likes to have fidgets things in her hands. So I put this on there so she can feel it up whenever she's having a little bit of anxiety outside. She could just spin it around and feel it up and it helps her. And I put this little heart. Girl, don't laugh at my heart, but I put it on here so she knows her mother loves her. You know what I mean? And so now I'm making a beanie to go with it. But she loves it, girl. She loves it. She's like, don't change anything on it, mommy. She loves it. And that's all that matters. But okay, also, I've learned what not to do. I've learned, you know, you really need to sew in the threads. You really need to make sure that you have liners. You need to have a plan, a concrete plan of when you're making backpacks. You know, so there's a reason why I haven't started making stuff for other people, because I'm learning. I'm self-taught. I'm learning from my other friends on here, learning on YouTube. But this bag was me making it without even asking anybody how. This is my first bag, girl. This is my first bag. My first backpack. And I'm making the beanie that goes with it. And this is for my daughter. I got great kids. That's all I can say. I got the best kids. Because who else kids is gonna wear backpack with them with these kind of buckles, girl? Who else? will wear backpacks with them kind of. Do you really think I can make this for somebody? Girl, nobody gonna want this, but my daughter wants it. And she gonna wear the hell out of it, because I know her. As soon as I make something, she gonna wear the hell out of it and be so proud that her mommy made her something. My kids. Anyway, that's for me today. I hope you're doing well, girl. I hope you're doing well. Don't let this work kill you. Like, if you're working, girl, please take a breather. I've been working. It's been a tough week. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Yeah. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're well rested. And I hope this weekend is amazing for you.